And we are live. Hey guys. So let's kind of reiterate a little bit of where we were, right? Zeiss. Progress? No. Repeat? Yes. And this is where we are. I've got us caught up a little bit. I think I loaded the wrong save. Did I? No, this is the right save. And the earthquake stuff is not turned in yet. And these here are not turned in yet. Well,
I must say, I don't know quite where you are with catching us up, so like...
Yeah, we already talked with this guy, so we should be good there. Cool. Oh, okay. It's like, why did something pop up?
Minor things.
This. We're skipping all the dialogue because...
We already read it. I wish I could remember the exact locations where you found the things, but like, have fun, good luck.
It's okay. I thankfully know roughly where to be, so... It won't be too terrible. So we need to do this. We need to do a couple of monster fights, and then... We may as well do the tower after the monster fights and before doing some of the setup on things. Actually, I need to go set the tunnel thing, whatever. You know what I'm talking about.
Vaguely. Sorry, I'm kind of multitasking.
That's okay. I figured you probably were.
Wait, like the monster tunnel? Or like the setting of the item tunnel?
Item tunnel.
Okay, cool. Sorry, words are not my friend right now.
You know, who am I to judge? I think there was, what, 3 in here, right?
Yes, there's 3 in there. There's 4 in the room that had the greenhouse, and then 1 with the cat.
Where's this third one at? Over here? Oh, it was over here. That's where. There we go. Okay. And I think all of my audio for things should be good. I know the audio on the last VOD for like the game and everything was very quiet. I think I know why that was. The proper recording that I have saved to my computer should be good. So we shouldn't need to worry about that. I don't need to be on 4 or 5. Okay, should be right here. Cool. Part number 2. There we go. So I have finished that third book in that series I was reading.
How was it?
I have incredibly enjoyed that book series so far.
That's good, because you said there's like 10 books in it, right?
The 10th one I think is coming out in September.
So it'll have 10, but like you have a ways to go. Although you're going through them pretty fast, so like.
Yeah, I will. I'll be caught up with whatever is done. Cat, why'd you move?
Haha.
It's taking me about 2 to 3 days to read one book. Roundabouts with other things in life going on.
Still, like you'll be able to get through them pretty quickly.
Yeah, I would say definitely. Like, I don't think it's even going to take till the end of next month for me to be caught up, but I've enjoyed it. It's been a really good like young adult fantasy book series. It's called like the 13th Paladin.
Oh, I've heard of that.
It is good. I think it started coming out in 2020, roundabouts.
And they're already at level 10? Jeez.
Yeah, guys putting out a book like every, 3 months or so, 3 to 6 months from the looks of it.
I have to wonder, like, okay, so I only know a tiny bit of the writing process.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've done my own research because I want to publish books, but like, sorry, one moment again.
You're okay.
Sorry, still work stuff because IT is being very, very kind to me.
Nope, I understand.
Anyway, I'm just since this is probably not going to be found, I'm really glad my boss is on vacation right now because I would so get in trouble for being on this late.
Well,
Anyway.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
If you're looking for the placement thing, it's at the tunnel. Jesus Christ, you're in the tunnel. Fuck. Bridge.
Yeah.
Anyway. But you have, like, finished all of the side quests pre-placing the things, right?
I'm only doing this one because I was already over here. I'm not doing the others.
That's fine. Well, I'm asking because, remember, like, some of them expire.
Yeah, that won't expire until I do the third one, though, right?
It won't expire until you report back to Russell.
Okay.
After the third one, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm not done all the side quests. I've only done the first one so far.
Okay, just wanted to make sure you knew that.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
But if there's one thing I'm gonna fucking remember, it's at least that. Anyway, what was I in the middle of saying?
Writing process, books.
Writing. So I have to wonder if the author already had like the 10 plus whatever novels written out and what has just been working on processing and editing them and whatnot, and that's why they're coming out so quickly.
Hmm.
Because like is he or she, are they like self-publishing? Is it through a publishing house?
I don't think that it's through a publishing house, actually. Okay. He's also from like Germany. Like at least for the first couple books, it wasn't like through a publishing house because it was talking about like, hey, being like an independent, seller or whatever, to go recommend, like to go review the book wherever you got it from.
Okay.
And normally I don't really bother with that too much.
Well, I'm asking because like those are two different processes.
Yeah.
Because like for indie publishing, you could just do it basically whenever you want, but for like a publishing house, it can take years after you initially write the book and even make it to something of a polished gem, maybe not necessarily like the full thing, before it can even get out.
Yeah. And so like, you know, I know depending on like the processes and everything, the writing is usually not the hard part. I'm trying to avoid fights here so that way I can shiny palm little girl.
That's fair. But like, yeah, no. I would agree that writing isn't really the hardest part. It's the revising endless amounts of times.
Yeah. Well, and we talked about this a little bit before, like when I'm writing something, because I do write a little bit, not often or regularly enough to like have anything of like actual size or worth, but when I do generally do like my revisions. Like I'll go back, read through like a little bit of what I did like the last time I did something, or if it's been a real long time, I'll just read through like the whole thing just to make sure everything is still going the way I want it to be. The Peeping Tom, Trap Plains Monster, Soldat Army Road.
So we're on these. Okay, so yeah, I remember also specifically about the Peeping Tom one. When we get to the village, we need to go pick up food and something else.
Great question.
I'm going through the guide now, so I'll be able to tell you soon.
Okay. We're gonna just get everyone huddled together, and Estelle is going to go be a punching bag. Sorry, Estelle, I need you to get lots of CP, which is not working out great right now, but it will.
Nothing like a nice sharp stabbing pain to make you feel awake, eh?
Dare I ask?
I don't know, because all I was doing was like leaning over slightly so I can go like type something on the work computer, and there's just this nice little stabbing pain in my ribs. It's great. Luckily it wasn't one that lasted, because I have had ones that have lasted and it made breathing very difficult.
Yeah, that's usually not a great thing, to be honest.
I mean, it had, so like it's nothing.
Why did it attack her? He's taunted on Estelle.
Because fuck you. I don't know.
Kind of.
Oh, fishing spawn, that's what it was. And then, oh yeah, and then besides like the side quest, we have to go through Carnelia Tower on our own, because I guess we're not getting a side quest for that.
Yeah.
And it would be a real shame to actually lose a lot of these chests.
Yeah.
Okay, now I know where we are.
Man, Estelle just hits like a truck.
Well, I mean, you know, she's Estelle.
I mean, that's true.
But like, I know we discussed it off stream, but on stream, for anyone who cares, we're gonna be writing our own fucking guide, because I don't want to have to, like, I don't want anyone else to have to go through 4 different ones.
It's at least in the consideration stages of it, anyhow.
Oh no, I'm going to. I'm fully going to.
Okay, I guess there has been a level of commitment made to this.
Oh, I'm fully going to. I don't know if I'm going to do it to start on it now and then just update it as we go, or we're gonna wait until we're done. I haven't decided that one yet. it's probably gonna end up waiting because now I have to make a goddamn cosplay in a month.
Yeah, it would make sense to kind of do it once we know we actually kind of have everything.
Yeah, it's fair, because, like, once we're done with the game, I'm gonna have you go through the achievements and be like, okay, is there anything still locked? Yes? Fuck.
And then be like, okay, what do we need to do to figure out what is wrong?
Anyway.
It's fine.
Totally fine. But yeah, no, if the author is indie publishing, that would make sense as to why it's so rapid then.
Yeah. I mean, you know...
I'm still questioning if they, sorry, I don't know the author's gender. He? Is it confirmed he?
I'm like 98, 99% sure.
Either way, I'm wondering if the author just had all of this pre-written and that's why it's so rapid, is because it's just a bunch of revising and editing going on.
Definitely could be.
Oh, Shiny Palm, what's up, my friend?
I could do that, but I'm actually going to try to get everyone else a little bit higher with theirs.
What are you doing?
Try and get like he does up a little bit.
I don't think you're gonna make it. So like, just kill it.
Oh yeah, it's
Okay.
it is dying.
Okay. I was like, you're not gonna get her CP up in time. Like, just kill it. God, all of the EXP though.
Yep. But yeah, so I have really enjoyed the book series. Now, when I say this, I mean this as a good thing overall. It's very much a young adult fantasy book series, right? Like it's not like high fantasy level writing where like you're going to do something like Lord of the Rings expecting it to be very...
God, I fucking hate high fantasy books.
Well, I don't hate high fantasy books, but you can start moving into like some really strenuous territory as far as like some of like the writing styles and decisions in those books.
I just don't like overly detailed descriptions because I don't read it.
Okay, we're gonna go move Estelle right into the middle of all that.
So, you know, that's just why I don't like high fantasy. I just don't like that much detail.
I mean, understandable. Okay, I don't actually need to be anywhere near her to do that. That's fine then.
Yeah, I wish I could just call off work tomorrow so I can work on the cosplay all day tomorrow.
That's probably not a good thing to do, though.
Look, hyperfixation is fun.
I mean, you're not wrong. I understand the sentiment.
I'm like, I know realistically I have plenty of time. Like, I have, including this weekend, more or less like 3.5 weekends to get this done. So that's just full-on weekends. That's not including the 4 hours I have every morning from dropping loose off at 5 in the morning to when my work trips. And then that's also not factoring in any nights that I get free on when we don't stream.
This is true.
So I know I realistically have plenty of time.
Just a matter of justifying it to yourself, right? And the desire to do it.
I mean, I have like a few spare PTO days I could use.
You could, but would you rather save it for like in case like another event pops up that you want to do?
I have 3 extras. Like, okay. So like for the total amount of PTO days I have this year, it was like 17. I used 1 earlier this year because I just had to take a day off. And then I have 3 for doctor's appointments that are upcoming. I've got 2? No, 4 used up for doing Friday leaving and then taking Monday off after the event for 2 events coming up. And then I'm leaving 3 days in reserve to cross over to next year. Or roll over to next year. So that leaves me, if I really had to, those 3 days plus 3 extra days.
I mean, you make a compelling argument.
So like, realistically, I have 6 extra days, but like, I want to save 3 of them.
And on the other hand, also like the train wreck that is currently going on.
Which train wreck are we referring to?
The amount of catch-up that will need to be done.
Ah. Well, I mean, luckily, like, everything that I lost today isn't really that bad. And I'm about to make up for all the freaking evening shit I lost.
I mean, at least you're making up for it then.
Bitch.
I didn't even do anything.
Not you. Sorry, multitasking still.
That's okay. I figured you were.
And like it's telling me that I'm trying to do something with it. It's like, oh, this doesn't exist. I'm like, excuse you, bitch?
It's like, you really better.
Like, I know you do. Thank you. Fuck. I typed that was wrong. God. But yeah, speaking of, I know it's a bit early to be talking about this anyway, but like, will you be available to stream this weekend?
I'm thinking I should be.
Okay, because I know you've had like hectic days, so that's why I thought I'd ask.
It has been a little hectic here lately, but I think I should be alright for the weekend.
Alright.
Okay, let's go find that other rabbit. Okay. Because we're gonna save scum this. Interesting. Is this game's battle system set when you load the screen? This is interesting. Okay.
having fun?
Something like that. I'm having a time. But yeah, so that book series is a very, like, you know, very much just a young adult fantasy book series. Nothing super serious or deep. Well, I mean, it's kind of deep, but you know, the writing style is young adult. And like, you know, some advancements are simultaneously like too quick and too slow at times a little bit. But overall, I have enjoyed what I've read. I've enjoyed the humor. You know, there's adequate amounts of cheesy dialogue versus, like, you know, serious dialogue. And just overall, it's been one of the more refreshing reads I've had in a long time. So, oh cool. So we got chain 2. Okay, that should be good enough, I guess. Okay, so let's go do... Let's get... Let's try to get Tita's chain, I guess. And I will say, like, being able to like read it through like Kindle Unlimited is honestly a really big perk for me.
I mean, you do you.
Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I do prefer like having like an actual book, but I don't really have a great way of traveling with an actual book.
I mean, that's fair and that's valid. I just personally can't read on a Kindle. Or except for like very, very rare times, I really can't focus on the story at all when it's on my phone.
Yeah, so...
Unless it's fanfiction, then I don't need to focus. I just have to enjoy the garbage.
So the trick I was kind of like really the same way. And for me, at least, setting like the page color to like sepia really helped me with that.
Yeah, but my eyes just still don't like light. Even when I turn my phone at the darkest setting, it's still like too bright sometimes.
Even with the sepia?
Well, that's still, like, my phone's brightness can't be helped.
Well, I guess what I meant was more like because you'd be using sepia, it would appear a little less bright. But I get what you mean.
I need my shit on dark. Like my soul.
They do have a dark mode.
No, that's actually worse. Holy shit, is that worse? Because like my Reddit app randomly switches to dark mode, and it's just the most garbage thing. Did you buy food?
Not yet.
Okay.
It was what? Mountain Man Stew.
And it's like 2 items.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because that's like 1600 and cures poison, blind, and freeze. And then that's same thing, but twice as good.
Yeah, but buy one so you can get the recipe. Or several. I'm okay with that. I'm definitely okay with that decision. You have the mirror for it. And then, yeah, you'll do this side quest, and then you'll have to go back into the things because there's a fishing spot there.
Okay. Makes sense.
But of course, after you fight the Mighty Morphin Power Monkey.
Right. But yeah, doing like the sepia really helped me out a lot, because like reading like a book on a white page, well, I say a book, but like a story on just like a bright white page on a screen is just like very hard on the eyes. I definitely agree there. But yeah, I have found myself laughing at the dialogue in the book, very similar to how I have with like Trails in the Sky.
That's fair.
So.
Of course, then again, like a bit of what I have on like my Kindle is like manga, so I don't know if I can switch the sepia tone on that one.
Yeah, I don't know how that would work with manga.
Yeah.
But then again, I just use that other app that I talked to you about, I think, when I read it.
I couldn't get that one to actually, like, do anything, so I was very sad about that.
Yeah, it requires, like, a little bit more tinkering, because you have to, like, do, like, the allow permissions and everything. Because, you know, it's a, you know, unsecure thing.
It's fair. Question, do you have like an actual Kindle or is it a Kindle app?
It's just the, like, the Amazon Kindle app on my phone. So like I set like the page color to sepia, and like I just like the font to be like a little bit more like book printish.
So I'm trying to find the setting on my Kindle app and I can't find it. Don't worry about it, just keep playing your game.
We'll go over it sometime.
All I know is my eyeballs do not like brightness. I detest being out in the sun for that very reason.
You are a creature of the night, apparently.
I am a creature of something.
Not sure on what it is.
Well, like, I wish you could say I'm a creature of the night, but unfortunately, like, I don't get to stay up late and enjoy the nighttime. My happy ass has to go to bed and wake up at 4 in the morning.
Yeah, you've never really had a large amount of freedom in that regard.
No, not ever since I was in pre-K.
That is a throwback to a time period of your life, yeah? Yeah.
Well, like that's how long I've been waking up at like ungodly hours of the morning.
Oh,
is
Lord.
pre-K. Yeah. Because especially when I got into like kindergarten and whatnot, I did not live in the school district. So in order to take the bus to go to school, I'd have to go to like a babysitter's house.
Fair.
And, like, I did like when I first went to her house, I did take naps until school time, but then I just stopped because I found out I could watch TV and play games by myself, and occasionally help out so she could go back to sleep.
Makes sense. Poor Chloe. Ooh.
You know, I feel like this fight's going actually a little bit better than last time.
No, it's going significantly worse.
Is it?
Yeah. Like, I mean, granted, it's because I'm not trying and I'm just rushing through stuff, so it doesn't... Like, I'm not in danger of losing the fight unless the enemy pulls out some kind of move that I don't know it has.
I don't know, I felt like it was healing more because it landed on healing turns, and like... I don't know, it just seems like you're dying less. I don't know, my perception is skewed.
It's okay. Bunch of Sabbath.
We do enjoy the Sabbath.
Okay. Or if I can just... Sure. Okay, not the way.
You see, I'm about to say, yeah, you see this fishing spot, right? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to get down there.
Magic.
A little bit.
Although, I don't know how I feel about you being able to fish in their hot spring, but like, I guess.
Well, this isn't where the actual bath is. It's just like a pond in this part.
That makes sense. Otherwise, it'd be kind of like, are we fishing up dead cooked fish? Like, I know poached fish is a thing, but like, I guess.
Ooh, tender white fish.
Well, get wrecked.
Okay, let me set my controller down and actually try a little bit more.
Oh my god.
Oh. Good thing I have a lot of earthworms.
No shit. How quick is that timing?
I'm saving.
Dear gods.
Well, you remember when you said that it looked like it was a pretty easy minigame? Honestly, it's always been this quick. I've just been... So the problem is I went to bed very late. Almost all this week. Yeah, I didn't even press that anywhere close. So like as a result, like my timing and perception of things is kind of shite right now. Okay.
All that for a fucking carp.
Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, if we are going to fuck up anything about this playthrough, it's gonna be that goddamn minigame.
So I think I've got an idea of how it mostly works. Was there anything else I needed besides the food and...
No, you got the food, you got the fishing spot, so that's it until we come back here later on.
That fully restored my CP, by the way.
Oh, that's good. And I don't think it even cost you to just walk into the bath, so that's even nicer.
Yep. Interesting.
My microphone just fucking fell over, so I'm like, oh, okay, let's, Okay.
Unable to see the bottom of this ostensibly empty chest, you drop a pebble into it. You don't hear it hit the bottom. Probably best to leave. Where the fuck did this chest come from? Where the fuck?
Oh, so this is... Okay. So this is the one we were looking for, right?
I don't know at this point. Maybe.
I think this might have been the one we were looking for, because I remember it being around a curved edge.
Nah. We did not get this dialogue. This dialogue is new. And in fact, should be able to prove it.
Well, I remember the one that we were looking for, like, before was, like, around a curved edge. So that's
Yeah, I found that one because, like, so if we look at this save screen here, and then look through the other save screens of the plains area, none of the terrain matches. That is a chest we did not find somehow.
Dudes.
I don't know.
Wait, what did you just get from it? What did you just get?
I think it was Tira Balm.
Fuck, that's too generic.
Yeah.
That's what be like, okay, let me just look through all the things. No, that's too generic. God damn it.
I can promise you it was garbage.
Shite.
Yeah. Yeah, I know for an absolute fact we did not find that chest before.
Okay. Okay, well, when you're done with the monster, I'm gonna have you check a couple other places in that same space to see if they just don't pop up until now. Because you have to get through this fight first, so, like, have fun with your, mosquito friends. I'm sure they just want to give you a nice friendly greeting. I love her so much.
It's just such an adorable way to do this.
You know, besides visual novels and other game series that I want to play and have you tag along with?
What's that?
Another Tales game.
Ooh, which one?
Tales of the Abyss.
Interesting.
Well, you haven't experienced it. And it's a lot of people really like it, actually. A lot of people usually have it in their like top 3 Tales games.
So is it one that you're gonna play through? Because have you played through it already?
Yes, I have.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that I am going to be doing. It will be a new game plus for it. Now, granted, this is not even going to be remotely anywhere close by, because I do not have access to an Elgato that fully works, or I should say, an Elgato that is fully compatible with either my laptop or the PC. Because the Elgato that I was given from a friend works through the pass-through onto the TV, but for some reason the program just cannot pick it up. It doesn't matter if I change out the cables, doesn't matter if I plug in, re-plug in, anything, restart the computer, restart the program, anything. None of it has worked.
That's gotta be frustrating.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of is I remember with the first Elgato, the one I bricked, a guide online said specifically if you aren't using the cords that Elgato provides you, it will not function.
Ooh.
And if that is actually in fact the case, then that would probably be why, because I think one of the cords I'm using was not the one that came with the Elgato. Because I think it was just one of mine.
Yeah, that can be slightly problematic then.
It's fine. I think Elgato just came up with a new capture card type, or capture thing anyway for like $200, so like I might as well just get the newer one.
I mean, yeah, probably at that point.
Yeah.
I should probably go actually unlock ornament slots, because I did not do that.
Probably. So, when you get a moment to go through your inventory as well.
Okay, let's upgrade slot. Bell should be all good. Share is all good.
You got jack shit.
Yeah, I don't know how much I want to upgrade her slots. Chloe, I might just upgrade all of hers.
That's fair, because we can almost guarantee Chloe will be with us the next chapter. Tita, probably not.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, then again, I don't know. Now they finally have fully introduced the whole, like, oh, you can switch out party members mechanic.
Yeah.
Because they did not do it to us last time. They're just like, oh, final dungeon, here's all 8 people, have fun. And now it's like, oh, you can have more than 4 people with you at plot times, but like, you only get 4 at a time, so have fun switching.
I somehow have more separate. Well, no, that makes sense because before I didn't go fight things, so I just unlocked all their slots. It's fine.
That's fair. We won't bitch about that, right?
Right. Okay,
like,
let's.
Don't forget to reset up Tita.
Yeah. Whoa.
I don't remember at all what you did last time. Have fun. But anyway, no. If you were willing, at some time in the future, to sit there with me on Tales of the Abyss.
Yeah, I would definitely be willing to do that.
And I do have like other Tales games that I have not gone through. If you also wanted to do one for us both to experience at the same time.
Yeah, we could probably do that.
Again, not gonna be anytime like remotely soon because I need to buy a new Elgato.
Yeah, you know.
And then test to see if the Elgato will not make my laptop explode because I do not have access to the PC at the moment. And likely will not until October.
Really, that long?
It actually could go longer.
Oh, Lord.
Because, remember, not only are Luce and I both making stuff for the Cherry Blossom Festival that is now coming up in about 4 weeks, less than. Granted, one of those is going to be something I'm going to be wearing in October again. Like, my outfit I'm making is going to be used in October again. But, like, I have to make an entire fucking ball gown again. But it's going to be more detailed this time. And on top of that, I'm styling a whole ass wig for that. So, currently, the table that would house the PC is currently being used for crafting.
You know what? That's fair.
But again, it may be even longer than that, because as soon as we get done with the 2 events, like one in September, one in October, we may or may not be going to another event in February, which means another outfit.
I mean, you do have a point. It would mean that, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So I would ideally like to get the Elgato maybe within the next 3 months to test it out with my laptop. Both testing it for only recording and then for streaming because I would assume streaming takes up more power.
Generally speaking, yeah, it does.
So like, even if we can't stream it, if I can record it of us going through a game, I'm satisfied with that. Because I also don't want my new Twitch channel to be associated with only RPGs.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I'm trying to keep that as kind of like a rare occurrence type thing. Because boy, do I have a lot more visual novels to play than I do RPGs.
That concerns me.
You don't want to know what's on my itch.io list.
Is it that bad?
Well, considering the fact that I'm pretty sure there's over 1,000 games, and I would put money down that at least half of those are visual novels. And that's not including the couple dozen, or like couple dozen that I have on my Steam. Or the ones that I own on or the few that I own on my Switch, and I'm currently in the process of buying more.
You know, you make a fair point.
I just bought 2 from Japan recently, so that's gonna be fun when those get in. I shall understand nothing, but I shall get to enjoy pretty pictures. Now I'm hoping by getting those, it'll give me kind of like a motivation to continue learning Japanese.
I mean, I think that makes sense logically. Man,
Like,
I don't know how I had this. It's all kinds of fucked up though.
I don't know, but like, I have started collecting a manga series that's in Japanese as well. And by starting to collect, I mean I randomly find volumes of these every time I go to half-price books in a town an hour away from where I live. I almost said names.
Yep, I would generally recommend against that.
I remembered, okay? But like,
It's tough to sometimes.
Yeah.
Sure, I'm definitely not doing anything close to what I had with her before. It's fine. Yep, that's good enough. Good enough until I get more quartz. I don't care enough to fight with the limited supply that I have.
Oh my god, I wonder what conversation we're gonna have in the hot springs with Agate with us.
Yeah?
I just thought of that. I was like, wait, we pressed Shara about being with Olivier. I don't know what Olivier and Shara together are going to end up being like, but like Agate.
That's a good question.
Well, then again, I have humbly, gently requested that we go through all of this with Agate later on anyway. And also just the hot spring thing and the Lyston Fortress scenes with Olivier. But like, that's also later on down the line.
That is also true. What equipment do I have?
Bullshit one.
I mean, yes.
Oh, speaking of, I don't know if I talked to you about this, but did you know that the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer fucking released?
I think we talked about it, or did we just talk about the announcement?
I don't know. I don't remember who I talked to about with what anymore. But like, I was just kind of like like I was watching some people like analyze the trailer for Kingdom Hearts 4, and I'm so pumped. I'm actually more excited for 4 than I was for 3.
I mean, that I think probably makes sense. I hope 4 ends up being a better overall like game experience.
Well, from the trailer, like obviously like everything's not set in stone. It's kind of a proof of concept type thing. Like, it seems like they're going to either bring back reaction commands or something akin to it, and I'm very huge on the reaction commands from Kingdom Hearts 2. It's why Kingdom Hearts 2 is my favorite game of the entire series. Because reaction commands are just kind of my everything. But, it actually looks really, really neat of what they have shown of the gameplay. Now, granted, I will never be able to play this game myself because I will not own a PS5, but, like, I can still appreciate it. But no, what draws me the most in is the fact of I'm getting the same vibes as when everyone was trying to figure out, like, who all the organization members were, kind of thing. surprised you're switching to Olivier.
I'm not.
You're stealing his things.
Yeah, I'm not stealing all of his things, but I am stealing some because I forgot this is something that I did.
You stole all of his ornaments last time.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, like I'm really, really interested in just who the antagonists are going to be, and if we're gonna learn anything about the Master of Masters, and my current favorite theory is that Demic is actually the Master of Masters.
I do not know much about Kingdom Hearts setups.
That's fair.
I was going.
I can sum up the entire Kingdom Hearts franchise in 2 words.
The whole Deadpool thing of throw a bunch of bullshit, go.
No, that's more than 2 words.
Okay, bullshit, go.
No.
Okay.
Close. You got one of the words right.
Fair.
Convoluted bullshit.
Also fair.
There's just so much retconning throughout the entire goddamn series, it's kind of a nightmare.
Yeah, I can't imagine it being anything but.
Like, I was re-going through the original Kingdom Hearts 1 cutscenes, although granted in Japanese because why not? And it was just so clear that the entire series one was not planned out when they put out Kingdom Hearts 1. So the amount of retconning they had to do
Was probably severe.
Killing things. That's nice.
Yeah, trying to.
Speaking of killing things, I'm gonna have to go to sleep soon.
I mean, makes sense. It is like 8:30.
Like, if I wasn't so focused on the fact that I really want to use my mornings for sewing, I wouldn't mind staying up a bit later.
I get it.
Ooh, look at all that red sympath.
The good news is that we're most of the way to where we were.
Minus doing all the side questing, yeah.
Gonna ignore that thing because I'm not gonna be able to kill it.
Yeah, Shara was not able to one-shot it last time, which was a damn shame.
Yeah. Like, I'm half tempted to try it again, but...
Not worth wasting the CP, honestly.
Yeah, I agree. Unfortunately, I do agree. Fuck that snake. Was the other enemy up by Lyston Fortress?
Hang on, what are we doing?
It would be like the Sold Out Road monster.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Let me go that way because I went the wrong way.
I think I might be crashing from all my hyperness earlier.
What? You being, you know, hyper as shit could have worn you out? I never would have figured.
don't usually experience this strong of emotions on a normal basis, so I'm exhausted now.
It's funny how that works out, isn't it?
Yeah. That's what I get for finding out there's a fucking cherry blossom. And then of course my dumbass is just like, oh, let's just make a cosplay and listen to them up, it's fine.
Yeah, fine. That's the words I would use.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, a lot of, okay, not a lot, but like, plenty of people can make cosplay, like full-on cosplays in like a week or less.
Yeah, those people usually, well, I mean, I guess you do have experience with it, so I mean, that does help.
Experience is a word I'd kind of squint at.
Okay.
I've never fully made a cosplay before, Tyler. I have thrifted one. A couple. I have thrifted them, but that's not fully making one from scratch. And or a pattern, but I have to just make my own pattern this time, but...
I mean, fair.
I've only ever fully made one entire outfit from a pattern and used it and made it with the sewing machine, which was the ball gown for New York City. That's it. I have not made a full outfit. Besides that.
I mean, stupid.
So, experience is kind of a word I just kind of like squint at.
I mean, you know what? That's fair. I think that's a good use.
Good job. God, those sheeps are mean.
Yeah. Go ahead and heal everyone up a little bit. And she do the same thing? Yes.
I don't know. I'm hoping that you'll enjoy this when we do go through it.
I'm sure I will. It's going to be very interesting considering that I'm going to know pretty much nothing and you'll have been through it very recently.
Well, by the time we do it in like maybe a year, like it'll have been some time.
But you'll be on New Game Plus, won't you? Or I guess you've already completed it, haven't you? Yeah.
Well, I've already completed one game, but the gameplay we'll be doing is New Game Plus.
Okay.
The only thing I'm currently going to be doing on occasion is just grinding for grade, so that way I can spend it for neat little perks. Like 10 times experience. I'm very determined to get that.
I mean, not a bad thing.
Yeah. I have to grind less. I love it.
Yeah, you're not a big grinder in video games.
No. Like I've said it before, I have basically kind of more or less the attitude of a speedrunner, but without any of the skill.
Well, you know. The problem with the skill for speedrunning is you have to spend a non-inconsequential amount of time practicing the game. I really should have tried to blind him.
Yeah, this won't be for like forever down the line.
Definitely, probably accurate.
Yeah, because not only do we have to get through the rest of this game franchise games, got Grandia, got a visual novel to plan.
Yeah.
Unless we want to, like, sometime in the future start splitting up days again, but that's not now.
Yeah. The only thing with that is it just gets complicated at that point. complicated to manage in addition to like my unfortunately busy day-to-day life.
I mean, I think we had a good system going for a little bit where it was kind of like a couple of days, like one day my stream, one day your stream, or whatever it was.
Yeah. I think once things settle down just a little bit further, we could probably look at maybe doing something like that.
Yeah, just that's future talk. That's not now talk.
People, if you would just hit this enemy, we would already be done with this. Okay.
Yeah, right. Okay, so that's the other monster taken care of.
So, I guess I should probably go ahead, go plant this here.
Yeah, might as well. Like I said, the things don't expire until you talk to Russell. Then
And
this
then-
will only be your second one, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah, continue, sorry.
So after this, I can go in and we can turn them in at the guild here in just a moment. And then after that, I will go put us down outside the tower and we'll wrap there.
Okay. Sounds like a solid plan to me.
Goodness.
As the last one we have to place it is at that unmarked area.
Yeah, which we can do right after the tower.
Are there any there's not any other side quests?
Shouldn't be. The 2 monster fights, the bathhouse, and then the parts.
Okay.
Um,
Well, let me I would say also briefly go to Sanctime to double check on Aston.
yeah, I guess I should probably do that. I can do that real quick before I go back to Zeiss since I'm already halfway there.
Okay. I was just thinking about that because, like, since we've been kind of hopping around with catch-up, I don't know where we are with Aston anymore.
Yeah.
Or Anton. His name's Anton, not Aston.
That is also true.
I remembered most of the letters.
I think you was getting confused with FNAF, right?
No, that's Afton.
I'll see that. Nah, I'm the one getting confused. Some of these areas in their monster densities are a lot higher. Damn it! I need the step with, otherwise I wouldn't even bother, but...
We're good to go.
Okay, because, like, if Anton isn't in a different location when you go there, it'll be after we turn in this quest that they will be.
Yeah, because I think that's what we were, like, about ready to do when we realized something went fucky.
Yep. Still salty about that.
I mean, understandably. Like, the problem with, like, losing progress in, like, an RPG game is it just feels so defeating. Yeah. Like, nothing about that feels good.
Oh, speaking of
Okay,
progress.
still there.
Nice. Speaking of progress in an RPG, you want to hear something hilarious about when I did play Tales of the Abyss?
Sure.
So, like, as always, there's like a notebook you're supposed to like fill out with like all the things you do and whatnot, like a collector's book.
Okay.
But the problem is you have to pick it up on a side quest, and if you don't pick it up, basically when you get to the first town,
Uh-huh.
you're locked out of it forever.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Abyss does that,
Ah, shit.
where it locks you out of a lot of side content and side quests if you don't do things right away or at a very specific narrow point of time. So, when I do New Game Plus, and when you join me for that, I'm going to be following a guide.
I mean, yeah, for stuff like that, definitely.
Yeah. And that's probably what I'm going to do whenever I do New Game Plus for Berseria, Zestiria, and Vesperia as well. Because I want to do Completionist Run. So give us that nice E rank, thank you!
Okay.
Oh, report back to her again? I didn't actually. 87? Okay.
And that's before turning in...
That's before turning in what we are currently working on.
Yes, which I think is like 16 total or something, right? Or no, there's more quests after this, I think.
Hang on. So we are at 87, yes?
Yes.
Okay, hang on. How does math? Yes, we are right on track. Because once we turn in our current thing for Russell, we will get 2 plus 6, so 8, and then we'll be at 95, and we will be right on track.
Okay, awesome.
That's why I wanted to make sure of like, we're good? Yes, we are now good. We are super good.
That's what I wanted to hear.
So next thing we do the tower. Hell yeah. Get to do more stupid directions.
And I've given Estelle the Petrify Quartz, which is
Hell yeah.
good with her Hurricane. Actually, okay. I forgot to make... my brother did tell me the other day something about Petrify, which is important. Petrify makes getting hit by a physical attack probably an insta-death.
Like you get hit by a physical attack, or like they get hit by a physical attack?
Either.
So like if you get petrified, then you could pretty much be insta-KO'd then.
Yes.
Oh, fun!
Because I think the concept is that, hey,
You can't move.
yeah, and you're stone, so when you get hit, you shatter. You know, fun shit like that.
Very fun shit. Oh, I like that. Not, but like I like that. Oh, make sure you have things that prevent petrify on you, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. Something that we'll definitely want to keep an eye out on. Because he's like, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm like, huh, okay. Well, that's good to know.
Oh, are we done already?
Okay,
I'm
and
kinda-
now...
I can't wait though for when you do get to experience this, who your favorite character is going to be.
I bet you've already thought about who it's going to be.
Okay, I have a joke guess, but it's not a serious guess.
Oh no.
No, I actually don't. Like, seriously, no. I would be surprised if you couldn't guess mine, though.
We'll have to see once I start seeing the characters. Because I don't know about any of the characters from Abyss.
I know. That's why I think it's gonna be fun. But, like, don't look anything up.
I'm not.
Okay. I am very excited for that now.
I'm generally good about avoiding looking stuff up. Now, if something falls into my lap, I can't help it, but you know.
Well, considering Abyss is from early 2000s, I don't think anything's just gonna fall into your lap.
Well, I mean, I follow like some retro game stuff, so, you know.
I don't know if it's considered retro yet, but it's getting there.
Yeah. Anyhow, this is where we're gonna wrap stream, guys. We are roughly caught up with where we were. We just have one little fight next to here that we gotta do, and then the tower. Right? Well, the tower is gonna be new for us. So next time we stream, it'll be actually
New content.
Yeah. Thank you all for your patience. May you have a wonderful evening, and good luck out there.